Welcome to CharacterSelect. My name is Dave, and this is another Sierra adventure game. We're not going to do this one in a single shot because I am no longer as crazy as I was when I started Police Quest. That game took for fucking ever. But this... My Lord King, look upon your stronghold Camelot. By strength of spirit, skill of sword, and quickness of mind, you have built a kingdom that could live in legends. This is Conquest of Camelot, by the way. Beneath your firm and wise hand, the warring tribes of Celts, Saxons, Utes, and Angles have been brought under control and foreign marauders driven from the shores. Cool. I sound awesome. Your queen is the beautiful Guinevere, who loves you, and whom you love dearly. Yet you know that her deepest and most passionate love is reserved for your greatest knight, Sir Lancelot. God, it is amazing what they could do with 16 colors. And because Lancelot is chivalrous, brave, and a true friend, you do nothing to bring harm to him or your queen. Instead, you suffer in silence. Sharing the round table with you are noble warriors of the realm. Lancelot, Kai, Hector, Gareth, Percival, Gawain, Galahad, and many others. And the rest. All are equal at the round table. And I am Merlin, advisor, mentor, and as some would have it, wizard. Though my true nature remains a secret known only to the ancient gods and me. That owl's looking at his forehead like, you guys fucking see this shit? I must speak to you now of dark truths. The forbidden love of Guinevere and Lancelot has cast a blight upon your soul, and in so doing has put a curse upon your kingdom. This is what's known as a Fisher King scenario. Because the king suffers, the kingdom suffers. The fruit has withered on the vine. Grain dies of disease, while springs and wells turn foul. Your people cry out to you for a miracle. And you just kind of ignore them and ride off on your horse. It's fine. Fortunately, Space Quest happened. A vision of the Holy Grail covered in a white cloth appeared to you in your time of need. 3 of your greatest knights went forth to seek it. Sir Gawain, Sir Lancelot, and Sir Galahad. All the other ones were just like, yeah, fuck it. Gawain, Lancelot, and Galahad have not returned. The search must now fall to you, and during this search you will be sorely tested in physical, moral, and spiritual strength. If you are found wanting in any of these virtues, the Grail will be denied to you, and your kingdom will turn to ashes and dust. I will watch over you and speak to you, though I will only be with you in spirit, not body. Well, fucking Jesus, goddammit. You're talking about that for an awfully long time. Are you done? Okay, cool, we're done. 'Tis the floor plan of your castle, or stronghold, Camelot. Waste no time in preparing for your vital mission, my lord. Alright. Well, let's get going, shall we? How wise of you. Fortunately, this is using the slightly more advanced version of the AGI interpreter that you last saw in Police Quest. This is, alright, so let's see. There's nothing of import here, and urgent matters await you elsewhere. Often Guinevere can be found here in the Queen's Bower. I pray to all the powers that be, you will return safely, that the Grail will be yours as surely it must be, and may you find and bring back all the noble knights who have gone before you on this holy mission. That is the last and most beautiful of my red roses. It would please me if you took it as a token of my love. Boop. Wear it next to your heart. In times of need, it will guide you through the danger if you recite the message of the rose. Yep, that's some copy protection right there. So, turn off numlock here. So this interpretation of the Arthur fable is quite a bit more, sympathetic towards Guinevere. She loves both Arthur and Lancelot. My king, if you seek my advice, I say this. Take with you coins of all three values, copper, silver, and gold. Each has its use. Thank you, my lord. I shall fill it according to your wishes. I just have fucking barrels full of coins? So, the purse now contains 5 gold, 10 silver, and 15 copper. You have granted permission of the small tower room to me, where only the brave dare to tread, and even then with caution. Blessing of the gods. See to this, then return. Okay. Chapel of the Two Gods. The double god or altar in the Chapel of the Two Gods reflects the power struggle between an old and new religion. On the right is the altar of Christ. On the left is the altar of Mithras. Offending two gods. Boop. The flame is lit and the blessing given. But wait! Mithras sends you visions of your missing knights. And listen! Their voices call out to you in distress. Save me, most valiant king. I am injured unto the death by a black fiend. The green leaves will cover my bones unless you are quick. Arthur, I cannot move. I cannot escape. And I am so cold, so terribly cold. Ah, how could she be so heartless? I am lost in the darkness, hidden from light and life, with only the rats to lust for my flesh and blood. I will die here unless you help me, my king. Doop, 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 doop. Boop. The flame is lit. You have been blessed, and now something shimmers in the air. A vision of the Grail appears to you. Christ sends it to remind you that only a man of purity may obtain this sacred cup. So this is one of those games, as with most Sierra Adventure games, that I played way back in the day, and could not beat for the life of me, because this game is hard as balls. Fate of Camelot rests not only upon your finding the Grail, but your worthiness to possess it. Yeah, that's some shit. If you get all the way to the end of the game and you're not worthy to possess the Grail, you die. And it's game over. The search for the Grail will be long and difficult, though I not physically travel with you. My spirit will be with you to guide and advise as I am able. Choose carefully where your search will take you, for once you leave Camelot, you may not return. Treasurer is a good friend of Sir Gawain and would have the latest news. The Queen might be the best person to ask. He is very popular among your guards, and they would be the first to hear rumor of him. Look inside if you like. Alright, I can do that. Inside my chest is a lodestone, a magical stone that will always show you where true north lies. This one is shaped like a tiny sword, tip of which will point to north as it dangles from a string attached to a center. Take it, Arthur. I prepared it especially for you. Done. Ask about Gawain. I was the last to see Sir Gawain. He made sure to take copper coins along with silver and gold. He told me he planned to search for the Grail in the ruins of Glastonbury Tor. Last thought that I or any man has heard of him. Okay. Thanks. We were just good friends. However, it is true that I was the last person to talk to him before he went seeking the Grail. He said he would seek information from the Lady of the Lake, the watery tart. Alright, so that is all that we have to do, except talk to the guards. Ask about Galahad. Standing closer to a guard would help. I have no news of him, my lord. No news of him. His horse was sent back to our care by the harbour master of Southampton, along with a message from the harbour master that Sir Galahad took a ship to the Far East. Interesting. Mount. Fine. Alright, fine. Better be fucking following me. Jesus. So, here's the funny thing about this game. Sierra Adventure games are infamous for punishing you if you fail to do something, but at least letting you know about it. This game punishes you in so many ways, much, much later than when you actually did. If you do not pray to both gods and offer them both gold prior to leaving, the portcullis falls on you and you die. It does. That's what happens. Alright, Glastonbury Tor. Must pass through the Forest Perilous to reach Glastonbury Tor. The forest is so named because of the many dangers hidden within. In this clearing there's a very old forest shrine. Oh! Copper a tin, copper a tin, copper a tin for Widdershins. I am no troll, but that is my toll. Copper a tin for Widdershins. Give copper? I don't really care, but... Copper is mine, copper divine, go your way, no trick I will play! Alright. Oh. That's right, I am totally playing on the Scum VM, aren't I? Forest Perilous. So yeah, like I mentioned, we're not going to finish this game in one sitting. Greetings, King Arthur. I am but a poor man, my lord, but perhaps in some small way I may be of service to you. Aye, 'tis a hard life in the forest to earn a few thin coins to feed my family. Oh. Gotcha. Give coin. Take a gold. I am nearly speechless at such a gift. 1,000 blessings upon you. My family and I will pray for you every night and light candles in your name at church. Aye, that goodly knight came this way and rode on into the forest to reach the Tor where he hoped to find the Grail. But I fear he met an evil fate, for he did not pass this way again. Forest is full of terrible dangers. I survived by remaining carefully upon the outskirts of it. About hunting. Hare, fox, and squirrel pelt. Ask about spear. This boar spear once belonged to the Black Knight and is powerful enough to kill even the giant boars of this forest. He's laid an enchantment on it so that it belongs to the forest and cannot be taken from here. Buy a spear. You've been more than generous to me. Allow me to give the spear to you. Staff of this spear of this boar spear is made of the sacred oak and the spearhead forged by the Black Knight himself. Fasten it to your steed's trapping, so it will be secure until needed. 'Tis done, but be warned, my lord. The spear draws its power from the forest itself and cannot be taken away from it. Cool. My lord, your mule is bolted. God fucking... Nice looking boar spear. Alright, so here's the thing about this game. As they mentioned, you know, you have to be spiritually pure in order to actually succeed. These are my scores. We're not going to max out those scores, but you don't need to. You just need to get them relatively high and do specific actions. Alright, so fuck the mule. The boars have trampled the ground here, keeping it clear of the thick undergrowth which borders it. Listen, there is a rustling in the bushes. Something heavy approaches. Whoop whoop. Got him. This is actually difficult. It's very timing related. And I'm dead. The boar has gored you to the core. Alas, King Arthur is no more. Another quest turned to dust. Another feast for the worms. Where does the autosave put me here? There is no autosave. Cool. Alright. Give coin. Gold. Give. Ask about Gawain. Ask about spear. Ask about forest. Ask about boars. Buy spear. Ta-da! Do-do. Alright, see you. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. Boop. Boop. Do-do-do. Yes. Need a hand? Okay. I have to kill some boars. See? Boars.
You should probably do something about that.
Yeah. Nah! It died. Motherfucker! That is surprisingly difficult. Doop. And no, you can't. You can save between the boars, but it's not actually worth it. And there's 3 of them, because of course there are. Motherfucker! Son of a bitch. These boars are goring me to the core. Quite hardcore. I don't want any more. Put me on the floor. Stare into the war! And a bit. And I can't reload as soon as it kills me. If I remember correctly, the timing for this is earlier than you think it is. Because if you wait until, like, the last second when it looks like you should be spearing, then you're actually still bringing the spear down. Yeah, that seems to be the right thing. Got him! And they're dead. Look boars. You fought well, but it is not a pretty sight. Look spear. It has sunk deeply into the carcass. Your final blow was your most powerful. Forget the spear. It will serve you no more. Alright. See ya. So, yeah, that's the kind of game this is. This is a puzzle game. Oh, fool, you seek death by coming here. Turn back now or die. Is the voice of the Black Knight. Hear me then, O brave fool. The Black Knight is the greatest of all knights. None have beaten him. He is invincible. Even Sir Gawain was grievously wounded. The Black Knight awaits you for a joust to the death. Do you accept the challenge? Yes. Fool. Look, skeleton. Clearly he was once a stout knight, not his left but a bit of armor, his bones picked clean by the crow, and a bit of brightly colored silk. The piece of silk was a lady's sleeve, a token to wear into battle. We can only wonder what sad story was his, what favor he sought to win, the sorrowful fate of the lady that may have awaited him with fading hope. Well, let's take that then. Your arms are not quite that long. Odd. Although this lady's sleeve has surely been here as long as the dead knight, it is as new as the day as the lady wore it. There is magic involved here. Save the game. Alright, I gotta go do a thing, so I'll be right back. Ah! Okay. And we're back. Sorry about that. Just had a thing I had to do. Oh. Hold, King Arthur. Do not seek to move. Not even Merlin can free you from my power in this place. Here are your choices. In the forest beyond me, I have imprisoned your friend, Sir Gawain. He is sorely injured and shall die soon without help. To free him, you must joust with me. 3 times you must unhorse me before I can die. 3 times must I unhorse you to slay you. The first knight to strike the 3rd blow is the victor. No matter who wins, Gawain will go free. But if you joust with me, you will surely die. Therefore I give you one other choice. I will let you pass untouched, but I will take Gawain's life in exchange. I lay the challenge before you. Will you joust with me for the life of Sir Gawain? If you say no, it's an entirely valid choice, and it keeps you from winning the game at the last possible moment. You are a worthy opponent. Take up your lance and let the joust begin. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, we both fell. Make it the last. There's no music. I don't know why. What? How did he get me a second time? Nope. What? Bullshit. Got me right in this shield. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Doom, doom. Okay, both down once. Okay. So the trick, I believe, is to move at the last second. What? Gotcha. I don't know what happened in the music. It's kind of annoying. Once more and you have won. Boom! Got him. You have vanquished the Black Knight, King Arthur. It's just a flesh wound. Praise all the powers that be. You are victorious, my king. The Black Knight is gone. Presumably because I killed him? King Arthur, I knew you would come. Gawain is still alive, barely. Hanging from the shackles must pain him cruelly. Boop. Free Gawain. Seek the most direct method. Break shackles. Boom, boom. You have shattered the shackles. Beware the mad monk of Glastonbury. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that? I believe he has the Grail. Put Gawain on horse. May God be with you, Arthur. Tarry not with me. Go at once to the door. Find the Grail, I beg you. Well, he is right. Your horse will carry him safely back to Camelot. Even if you must go on foot, you must continue your search without delay. But be assured that this noble sacrifice brings blessings upon you. Doop. Well, the music just kind of showed up and then left again. Beware, Arthur. I do not like the look of this old hag who stands upon the pedestal. Interesting. You shall not pass through this circle unless you give me what I desire. And what may this be? May this be that I desire, you wonder? Ha! If you be so cunning a knight, you shall know. She's a forest witch drawing upon the powers within the stone circle. Look, circle? Very edge of the forest perilous, but it has no henge, for a henge is a circular embankment. So, I'm not sure how you're supposed to be able to figure this shit out. But the correct answer is to give her the silk. And the only thing I can think of is that the silk has magic on it. Bless you, valiant knight. I am Lady Elaine, transformed into the forest witch by a hideous spell cast upon me by the Black Knight. Only this sleeve, which I gave to my true love, could set me free. And if my sleeve is here, my beloved knight cannot be far away. Must find him at once. Fare thee well. Okay. Read runes. The runes on the pedestal say this. 5 poets bold did come astray, 5 standing stones now bar the way. Of limbs bereft, yet voice I left to pass through the middle, you must ask for. Alas, it fades out here. The last flurry of magic which caused it to appear must not have been enough to bring out the full inscription. Alright. Well, you can also give her silver coins, but you have to give her all of your silver, which makes a later puzzle impossible. So that's the kind of game this is. There are multiple solutions, but one correct solution. Reach the edge of Glastonbury Tor on the edge of the forest perilous. And I see your mule grazes as it waits for you. She must have found her way safely through the forest on her own. Oh. Okay. Talk to stone? Glittering points that thrust downward, sparkling spears that never rust. What am I? You're an icicle. Okay. You heard me before, yet you'll hear me again. Then I die till you call me again. What am I? An echo. All about but cannot be seen, can be captured, cannot be held, no throat but can be heard. Can be captured but cannot be held, no throat but can be heard. Wind? Huh. Weight on my belly, trees on my back, nails in my ribs, feet do I lack. What am I? Weight in my belly, trees on my back, nails in my ribs, feet do I lack. What am I? Weight in my belly. Nails in my ribs. Nails in your ribs? Trees on my back, feet I do lack. Well, Twitch chat is telling me a boat. Huh, there you go. If a man carried my burden, he would break his back. I am not rich, but leave silver in my track. What am I? He would break his back. I am not rich, but leave silver in my track. The moon? Nope. He would break his back. I am not rich, but leave silver in my track. So something like white-ish. Something white and heavy. Huh. Alright. Whoa, Jesus. Okay. We're here now. You have been brought by another power to the center of the ruins on Glastonbury Tor. So let's save here, shall we? So this is a game that we are going to play through start to finish. It's not going to take terribly long. But it is going to be a couple of different episodes. Hey, buddy. What's my sword look like? By her blessings may it serve you well. So there's a common misidentification of the sword that Arthur uses. Excalibur is not the sword that he pulled from the stone. As you can see, I'm but an old, poor, helpless monk seeking enlightenment through solitude. I'm amazed you have passed the Riddlestone, for your face portrays no great intelligence. I did not become a monk just so I could stand around answering your questions all day. Fine. Thief! Robber! You come only seeking treasure, but you will only find death. The power is mine. Mine! I will never share it! Okay. So freaking easy to get turned around here. Oh my god. It's you. Don't lose track of him. Oh! The monk plague tag upon your head. Oh, that sucked. Monk. Had you heard their poetry, you would understand why. Ask about which? Ask about Tor. You cannot be enjoying it, so go away. Whooshing. Alright, so it's either the guy on the left or the guy on the right, and the guy in the middle. Nope, it's the guy on the left. Got him. In vino veritas. Well done, Arthur. Okay. We are the old ones, and you have killed the monk, our servant, the only servant we have had for centuries. You must take his place. You can never leave here, unless you can appease us for this loss. Well, I think I angered Cthulhu. So that's good. Look at the altar. 3 parts may hint at the worship of a trinity of some sort. Copper is for the lowest spirits of the earth. Gold is for young gods. You cannot appease us with those metals. We three are the eldest servants of Mother Moon. We love most dearly the metal that gleams cold and pure like hardened moonlight. Alright, well then, that's pretty fucking obvious, isn't it? Is that enough? Glorious silver! How pure and perfect it is. Having silver is better than having a servant. We release you from our service and leave you a gift. Oh, alright then. Take key. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Boo-doo-boom. Look at the well. Open lid. To remove the bar, you must open the lock. You will not open the lock by wishful thinking. Unlock lock. Key turned easily and the lock is now open. Bloop. Well is filled with cold, dark water. Search the well. I mean, he was hiding something. Maybe it's the Grail. It's not. So this is the Mad Monk's Trouble, a beautiful, glittering crystal heart. How cold it is to the touch. Alas, Arthur, this is the spell of power that created the spell of circular entrapment. The Grail is not here. Alright. Well, that sucked. She will follow now, I think. Excellent. All right, so that's one night down and one location completed. So, next time on Character Select, we will go and see if we can't find... Lancelot at... Where the hell is it? Is it, It's either Bath or Avebury, I think. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. This is technically not a single shot, but it's going to be replacing single shots for a while because I can record multiple episodes of this. So, but yeah, make sure to stay both pious and spiritual so that when the time comes for you to get the thing that you need, people don't give you shit about it.